Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be taking a look at the where clause in SQL. So what is the where clause? It's basically used for filtering out unwanted data, and as a byproduct of that, what you also end up with are faster queries because obviously you're working with less data once you're filtering it out. In addition, what you get as a byproduct is faster application load times, right? You might be plugging this connection into some sort of business intelligence platform, and as a result of filtering out all that excess data, of course it's going to speed up the application load time. So let's go into an example now to better demonstrate what this is. So for this example, guys, I am going to be using the employee table that comes with the AdventureWorks 2016 database. I ran the query, by default, so you could take a look at exactly all the fields that are here. So, for every single employee, we have, different pieces of information such as job title, birth date, marital status, gender, hire date, a bunch of other stuff like vacation hours, sick leaves, etc. So I'm going to pull two of these fields just to demonstrate how the where clause works. So let's say, for example, we have this entire data set, but we're only interested in taking a look, or having a list of employees that have over 40 vacation hours, right, which is effectively more than a week. So to do that, I would put my where clause after my from. That's how you structure a SQL query. You have your select, you have your from, and then you have your where. So if I just want to pull a list of all employees with more than 40 vacation hours, I would say where, and reference that field, vacation hours is greater than 40. And if I run this, I will have a list of all of all of the employees with more than 40 hours of vacation. So if I wanted to take this a step further and kind of broaden this scope to look at a particular range as opposed to just a static number, I could certainly do that as well. I could say give me a list of employees with vacation hours between 40 and 80, for example. So to do that, we would put in between as a logical operator and say 40 and 80. So now I'm saying, again, give me a list of employees where the vacation hours happen to fall between the number 40 and 80. And when we run that, that's exactly what we see. And you can pretty much do this with all the different types of numerical fields as well as the data types. You can use the between logical operator. Now, let me give you an example of how to use this with a string or Varchar field, similar to job title as we see here, right? Because that's a string field. If I wanted to pull a list of all the employees that happen to have production in their job title, I could do that, right? So I could say where job title like, and then single quotes, because remember, whenever you're working with strings within SQL, you want to use the single quotes. So job title like production, but remember, I can't just leave it like this, because what it's going to do is it's going to pick up exacts, and that's none of these job titles just say the word production. So if I run this, I'm going to get 0 results. In order to get all job titles that happen to have production, and it could be at the beginning of the job title or the middle or at the very end, I would put wildcards, right? So if I put this percent symbol right here, both at the beginning and the end, what this tells me is, hey, pick up everything and every job title that has the word production, regardless of what's before it and what's after it. So if you run this now, we'll get literally all the job titles with the word production in it. So those were just a few quick examples. Hope you guys found this helpful. Please give the video a like and leave a comment below if you have any comments or suggestions or any questions, things like that. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you.